Okay, so I feel that I might be able to voxel merge. I don't think I want to voxel merge the arms, but I think I might voxel. Let's save it. Okay, so now let's take body. Okay, so let me just save this. Let's voxel merge at 250. Whoops. All right, voxel remeshed them. That's okay. Okay, so now let's just smooth all this. All the areas that are connected, let's just smooth them. Which doesn't really need much work. Honestly, I think it looks great. Smooth out his little neck here. I can tell these are the clay is still very soft. So I want to be careful that I don't completely alter the look of the little back fin especially. I feel like I might want to drag it out a little bit. Okay, let's do some more inflates. And I like the 3. I don't think we need a bunch of like fins and stuff. I think it looks good with 3. Maybe I'll do layer. Let's see if we can make a small. Maybe with clay. I'm just trying to make. Let's turn on din topo. So I can really get the level of detail that I want. I'm going to turn off symmetry. Turn it back on for these two. Just make them a little thicker. I just like having a little bit of, I'm going to turn din topo off because otherwise I'll accidentally continue to use it. Oh, that looks weird. Sometimes the mesh does get weird. I think I'm just going to remesh it again. That should help. I made it soft again, but that's okay. I think it still looks all right. Okay, so he's looking pretty good. Arms look pretty good. I don't think I'm going to do much else to them because I think they're actually perfect. The only other thing is I might add a little more to the body. And this is just so they look a little bit more cohesive. Really make that look like it's going around his arm. How does that look? I feel like I might have made it look worse. No, it actually looks okay. It actually looks all right. As I say that and I add more inflation. Sometimes I just don't like, there's certain like artifacts that happen and that I don't like. Like I just want it to be as smooth as possible. So sometimes I'll just do it over if I get some weird artifacts. Like you can kind of see them a little bit. Okay, so we look at his arms. And maybe I'll just even add a crease. And then smooth it out. Just to really give it a little more definition. Same thing here. Although this might not work as well. Well, it's not bad. But I think I just need to add a little bit more inflate here. Okay. I think that's all right. I feel like I want to add something here. I like to add a crease to really give some separation. Yeah, I like that better. Way better. Okay, I think that's looking good. I'm going to save. And let's color this rascal. Although I don't like using this cylinder, what I'd like to do is I like to take a sphere that's just about the same. I'll validate it, and then I'll use trim. Oh, actually, let me move it up some. I'll use trim. Oops, I did it the wrong way. I want to trim the top. Pretty much where the cylinder was. So now I can just get rid of the cylinder. I'll just remesh the sphere. Actually, I don't usually make them this thick. I don't know why I made it this thick. I'll just do that. I don't know, I really like these. I really like making a little dome base. Okay, good, good, good. So let's save this. And let's switch over to PBR. Okay, just take another look at this. See if there's any issues. That looks better. I'm all about the details. All about the details. Okay, so that actually looks cool. We'll do white with a little bit of roughness, a little more roughness. And we'll make the eyes really glossy. Why not? So we'll just do a quick one with some lights. It actually doesn't look too bad. Let's save this view. Oh, let's go to perspective first. Okay, so we added the view there. So now we can always go back to that same view. Let's make this light white. Let's add another one. Maybe we'll just come from the opposite direction. Maybe something like that. Now let's just add the environment. We'll bring that down a bit. Something like that is good. And let's check out some post-process. Maybe even a little bit of depth of field. I think that looks cool. I could add some more lights, but I think this looks really good. This is only, the scene is only 236K. That's very good. So what I think I'll do is I'll just save this as, you know what, I'll just save it. No, I'll save it as. We'll name this one Metcalf. Okay, so now we have that one, so I'm going to save. Okay, so I'm just going to work forward, and then when we get more, we'll save as again. So let's turn off post-process. Looks cool. Let's take a screenshot. Let's get rid of the lights. We'll do post-process and no depth of field. Nice. It's important to take pictures and stuff like that as you're going through. This will be a new YouTube tutorial preview. Okay, got a little real action going. So let's give him some color now. So let's, okay, so let's play around with some color. It'd be nice if I could see him and see the color. Let's add another light. We'll keep it white for now. We'll make it a spotlight. So we'll open up the cone angle a little bit. Maybe even take off the intensity a little bit. Something like that. And maybe I'll just make it a little brighter with brightening up the environment. Okay. Okay, so it's a lighter blue. It's a little closer. There's more colors in here too. There's more purples and pinks. Okay, that feels pretty good. So this is also a light blue, maybe even like a lighter blue. But it's see-through. So there's additive. That looks nice. Okay, so the legs, let's match the color of the body. Paint all. I need to start labeling these. So these are legs, eyes, fins. Oh my god, I forgot the back fins. So stupid. That's okay. Body. And ground. You know what? I might connect. No, I can't connect. So let's use a sphere. I forgot he had little back fins. I love to make fins too. Just use the move tool and just sort of turn this into a nice little fin. Something like that, I think works. We'll make this be the middle one. This one is a bit big. Whoops. Maybe we'll make it a little smaller. And we'll clone it. Maybe we'll have another one up here. Even smaller. Is it too high? You know what? We'll bring them all down. Oops. Lots of sirens out there. I guess it is Friday. People getting stupid. Okay, I think I want to make this smaller yet. Not even smaller. I think I just want to make it a little more stubbier. A little stubbier. Same thing with this one. Clone this. Do a little baby version. Okay, we'll go ahead and color them. We'll simple merge them and then color them. Okay, so the feet, I wanted to do, I think the feet should be additive as well. Refraction maybe? Ooh, maybe all of him should be refraction? Let's see what happens. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it doesn't really work. It is kind of cool, though. Oh, gotta be careful. It doesn't undo the states like that, like refractive and things like that. Blending. Okay, here's opaque, additive, dithering, blending, refraction. Okay, we'll stick with opaque for now. The colors are looking good. He's a little more purple. There's a little more purple, it feels like. Or is it just in some places? I think that's what it is. So let's practice that. I'm going to make a new layer on the body, and I'm going to do purplish. So it might just be that it's a bit of a purple color, so let's make sure I'm on the new layer. Add some purple in there. And this is actually very, very deep, rich blue. You know what? I have to move this so I can see it. So I'm going to move it here. of this here. So now I can actually see my colors. Okay, so there's some of this color in there too. Maybe I just want to paint it on. Okay, I'll use my smooth here to just kind of smooth out the color. And these look like they might be better if they were additives, the legs. Maybe blending? I feel like you can see through them. It's hard to tell. So what if I go darker with it? What if I go darker and I paint on top of the legs? Oh, that actually works. Okay, so I'm going to make the brush smaller. I'm going to paint on top of the legs. And I'll use my smooth brush. So if you're wondering why I'm using the smooth with the paint, I've cloned the smooth tool. So I've cloned this. You tap on it and you hit clone, and you just turn the intensity all the way down. So that's all it is. It's just the smooth tool with the intensity all the way down. And it will smooth out the color. Sometimes it works better than other times. I'm not sure why. Okay, so now the tips of the foot are actually a light blue. So here goes nothing. That actually seemed to work quite well. That was weird. My media just started playing for some reason. I totally did not touch it. Okay, so maybe the same thing for the tail. So we'll go here and I'll just add some color. I'll add some color back here. We'll smooth it out. And for these guys, let's add some of that color. That looks great. Let's lock it so I don't accidentally paint on anything else. Well, what's happening? Why is it painting all crazy? Okay, so let's use the smooth. Oh, wrong smooth. Let's use this smooth and just smooth out the colors. We can grab like a darker blue for the bottom. So we'll add that to the bottom. And then it looks like a lighter blue over here. yellowish. All right, let's smooth this all together. It looks really good so far. The colors and everything look pretty good. They're actually smoothing together way better than I thought they would. The only thing that I'm wondering is if I should have changed the... No, I think the surface area looks pretty good. Okay, so let's use a darker blue. For maybe clay. Because there's like ribs on these things. Still feels like this needs to be a little darker. Maybe I'll just leave it and not even fade it in. I think that's the move. Okay, let's see if I can paint these ribs in. If that even looks right. Okay, so let's see, what about these blue specks? I'm going to go ahead and turn on Din Topo. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to go back to this dark color. I still want this to be a little bit darker around the edge, but I don't think I can make it any darker. But that actually looks good. Please tell me I had, oh good, I did have whatever it is on. Symmetry. All right, 34. Okay, well, let me try to hasten this up. So his eyes are yellow. Oh, it's locked, that's why. So sort of like that shade. And so we'll add a layer. I'll call it P1. So these will be the first pupils. Oh, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my duplicated paint tool that has a flat fall off and uses grab dynamic radius instead of dot. Normally the fall off is around here and it's dot. This one will just allow me to do this. The only problem is, do I want to Din Topo it? Let's see if it gets clear. No, it doesn't. Okay, so what I need to do is voxel remesh the eyes. I think that will help. If I smooth them, let's see what happens now. Still crazy. Okay, so that wasn't the answer. If I subdivide twice, should be clearer. There we go. Much, much clearer. So now, do I want the eyes to be how I would want to make them? I'd probably do something like this. But the character's eyes are like this. Okay, I think that's a good medium. So add layer, I'm going to bring this down, and this is going to be whitish. Add another layer, this is going to be the shadow. So on the shadow layer, I'm going to bring it down to about half. We're just going to use black, paint. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't. I can't do that yet. Make sure. Oh, post-process. I meant to turn post-process off. You should always turn post-process off. So I'm going to use tube, path, and I'll start here. I'll follow the angle of the eye. Okay, that's good. Mirror it. It's looking pretty good. I'll tap radius once. Make this side bigger. This side smaller. Okay. Let's go ahead and use a spline so it gets nice and curvy. Okay, that looks good. Let's bring this out a little bit. Paint it black completely. So it's mirrored, so it should be good. And now I'm just going to smooth the end of this. And just use drag. Just sort of shape it a little bit. Whoops. Let me just flatten this out a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. So whitish, go back to the eyes, whitish, because he seems to have some white underneath. So we'll make that shiny. So we'll give him a nice white glow underneath his eyes, like so. And then I'll make a layer on the body and call it eye black. Let's save just in case. Oh, I meant to save as. That's okay. I can always go back and take the colors off. That's fine. So stupid. I don't think you can go back from a. I think if I save this as. No, it's already saved. No, let's cancel it. Okay, so the first pupil, I'm going to go back to, is this P1? Yeah, P1. I'm just going to take smooth. Actually, it can be, that's fine. I'm just going to take smooth and just smooth around the eye. Because it actually looks a lot better if it's slightly blurry versus being hard. I think that looks better. So let's go to the shadow layer. We go back to black. We can turn the paint all the way up because the layer is on 50%. Oh, that didn't work. I'm on the wrong tool. So that's like faking a shadow. But I always do that. I do that when I'm doing my 2D drawings as well. I might have made it a little fat. Doesn't have to be that fat. Yeah, something like that is good. Nice. So let's make a new layer. Oh, I already made one. I could always add something a little funkier. That's kind of cool. What if this actually went a little bit like... some funky like patterns or something? I don't know. I kind of like that though. Let's go with erase and just see if I can sort of clean it up a little bit. Oops. It's kind of cool. It's kind of nice with just the pink. I kind of like just the pink. I wish that I could change the color. Maybe that's a good median. Like I just don't have it as poppy. But I do like that a lot. What color does this want to be? I feel like that color is good. It's kind of nice. Oh, I forgot all these colors up here. So let's just do those real quick. Oh, that's that. This is the eye details. Eye black. No, this looks better. So I'm going to delete that. I'll add a new layer, and this will be the light blue. Okay, take it off in topo, turn it off completely. Okay, and now this will just be, it's all going to be these look like just stripes, thin stripes. Ooh, no, gotta be careful of that. Thin stripes, I can do that. $149. Yep, I gotta get some sleep. But this was so much fun again. Shout out again to Letitia Gillette, I think that's her name, for making such a cool character. I'm still learning, so like I'm not, I don't mean to steal your character or anything like that. When I post it, hopefully you'll be cool. I'm gonna obviously tag you. I just think it's a great character, and it's like a great practice for me to just make characters that I feel like are cool, and I'll also add my little, my little touch. I always like to just add my own little touch to things. Maybe I want to add a little bit of something to this to kind of make this a little more 3D as well, by just darkening the base a little bit, and then sort of smoothing it out. Hopefully it smooths okay. I feel like it never smooths the way I want it to smooth sometimes. Will it smudge? Smudge is okay, but sometimes it doesn't smooth the way I want it to smooth. Why is there a weird, like... No, I think it's just a shadow or something. I think it's just a shadow. think I like it without the shading. Maybe a tiny bit of shading. Oh, you know what might be cool? I can actually make it a little brighter. If I go always unlit. That's too bright. We'll stick with opaque. 55 minutes. So this took me about 2 hours or so, maybe a little bit more than that. But I'm super happy with it. Let's go post-process. Yeah, that looks really cool. So I can add another light. Let's add like a fun blue spotlight towards the back. Oops. Turn up the intensity so I can see it. Let's go back to our view. We'll open up the cone a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks good. Wait, how did this get back over there? That's confusing. Transform. It's supposed to be over here. You nugget. So I'll add this here. Good. And then I'll adjust my little creation. Nice. So I'll add this view. Worst screenshot ever. Okay, and then I'll get rid of it. Put it in the middle. Nice. I like that. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's just do a screen for now. Oh, that's my stomach. Did you hear that? All right, so I'm gonna call that quits. That is little blue from the Sea Beast. Hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. Let me know. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram at DrugFreeDave. And if you're looking for step-by-step tutorials in Procreate, I have a bunch of 2D classes, drawing, sketching, coloring, but also 3D. It's never been easier to learn 3D in Nomad Sculpt on the iPad Pro, so why don't you learn 3D with me, DrugFreeDave, today? Just go to my Skillshare and check out all of my classes. You can even take some for free. All right, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll catch you all in the next video.